Hey all, Sai here! Welcome to another episode of OPP, Other People's Projects! Woohoo! Well, RC Works got in touch with me and he sent me that project that I had lost last time. And it was in my email. Oh. So what this is he calls it a mini footlocker storage box. He says the wood was shutters that fell off of his house and also a 2x4 that he had left outside. So he's just repurposing a whole bunch of wood, which is really cool. He says the green pine coloring was an accident. He went to scrape off the glue and it made it look old and rustic. So awesome. This next project is from Wendy Crawford Gourley, and she has a YouTube channel called Moose Trails. Ah! Hello. That was Hub calling me about something. She made a clock using a Japanese technique called Shao Sugiban. Anyway, it's where you burn the piece of wood and then you soak it and then you scrape off all the char. And apparently it leaves the wood insect and mold resistant. So how cool is that? But man, I really like it. I like how it just looks so cool, and I don't know, the black and the white together just looks really cool. Wendy is posting a video of that build on her YouTube channel called Moose Trails Woodworking. I will leave a link to her channel in the description below. Next are some projects by Sterling Davis, and he has a YouTube channel too, and I'll leave a link in the description box for his channel also. He asked Charles Deering to make these patterns of Billy Graham for him, and it's so cool because the recent passing of Billy Graham, Sterling made these to give as a donation, one to the Billy Graham Library and the other to Montreat College in Black Mountain, North Carolina. Isn't that awesome? He says the older Billy Graham is framed in Purple Heart and the younger Billy Graham is framed in Brazilian Cherry. Very cool. The next project is a cutting board by Terry. He made this for a donation for an auction for a local guy that is battling a brain tumor and is under treatment. So the man is an avid fisherman, and that's why Terry did this fisherman cutting board. The cutting board is made with maple and cherry, and the inlay of the fisherman is done in black walnut. Next we have a couple of projects from Eric Davis. He made these clocks out of a wire spool end. This was for an annual auction for their church. And then his daughter, she saw that he was making stuff, so she wanted to make something too. And so she made this cross. She's 11 years old and her name is Edyn, and this was the first project she ever made. And Eric told me that her cross ended up selling at the auction for $40. So, awesome! This next project is done by Tuttle, and he donated this also to his church auction, a silent auction that they had for their children's ministry. He used repurposed pallet wood and he distressed it some. So very awesome. And last we have Linda Bush, and she made this sign by routering for her dog Sam. And so very nice. So thanks for joining me everybody on this episode of OPP, and I noticed a trend with this episode. People are making stuff and donating them and raising money for causes. So very cool. Yeah, neat. If you want to send me a picture of a project you did so I can share it on OPP, then just send me an email or Facebook message or something like that. Anyway, I love seeing your projects and I love sharing them on OPP, and if you don't want me to share it, just let me know. So thanks again for joining me, and we'll just see you next time. Bye!